Hi guys, welcome. This is Fresh About Town, and hope you've already subscribed, liked, and you'll be commenting later on this video. So, as you know, I've decided to visit Accra, and I thought I should do a video about Ghana, going to Accra, the whole kind of process in a way. So, I think the first thing you need is a passport to get to Accra, and if you have a passport, you need to get yourself a visa. So you have to quickly contact your local Ghana embassy and apply for a visa. At the moment, they've streamlined the process; everything can be done online. All you need to do is just enclose your documents in an envelope and send it to the embassy for your visa to be issued to you. I don't know how long it takes for these visas to be done at the moment, but at best 2 weeks you would get your visa. And that's not the only thing you need to take into consideration when flying to Accra. You need to think of your injections and stuff because you're going to a tropical country. I would suggest you go to your GP, tell them you're flying to Accra. If you're a regular visitor, you already have one of those yellow books with all your injections all detailed in there. So yeah, take that with you. If you haven't been for quite some time, and this if it's your first time, just tell your GP you're going to. I think you call your GP and they'll give you an appointment to see the nurse, and go and see the nurse and prepare yourself. There's quite a number of injections. I think the most I've had in one session is about three or so. Yellow fever, all sorts. Just see your GP and they'll sort you out. The other thing you have to consider is clothes. Ghana is fairly warm, and I've been told at the moment it's quite cold. So for those of us coming from Europe, that means it's fairly brilliant. That means it's not too hot, and there is enough breeze to keep you cool. So yeah, I think it's the best time to visit Accra. And what else do you need to take into consideration? Well, you need to possibly get some nice warm clothes that you can wear. Um, Ghana is a traditional. Well, when when I was born there, it was fairly traditional. But from the things you see online these days, I can't really tell. So in the past, you'd have to be dressed quite modestly. If not, people just stare at you the whole time. They have this habit of staring. So just prepare yourself for that. Regardless if you're a guy, if you're a lady, I think for the ladies they do stare a lot more. But for guys, people just stare. It's something they need to get used to. What else do you need to get? Oh yes, you need money to spend, and you need to sort yourself out with accommodation. So it all depends whether you're staying with family or you're checking yourself into one of the amazing hotels in Accra. Airbnb also works in Accra, so there's so many ways to get yourself accommodation in Accra. So yeah, check online, booking.com and all the other places, and you will find somewhere to stay. If you do have relations, I'll suggest you do that because it saves you money, so you have more money to spend. There's lots to do in Accra. It depends on what kind of lifestyle you want to live. If you're the type who wants to live the high life, Labadi Beach Hotel, Golden Tulip, um, I can't even remember some of the places. There's so many places that you can spend your pounds at. So make sure you take quite a bit of cash. Would I say for a 2 week stay you need about £1,000? Maybe £1,000 or £500 will keep you going. So yeah. So to clarify, you take £1,000. We're not with the intention of spending the whole £1,000, but take 500 spending money and 500 emergency cash that you might need to spend, or better still, you can take your bank cards with you. I think you can get your cash in any of the local banks. I've never tried. I always make sure I take enough money. And, well, if not, rely on a relation, get some money off them and pay them back later on. That's not the best way to enjoy your holiday, but just make sure everything is planned for. And yeah, Accra is amazing. I'll strongly recommend it. So if you can, do pay Accra a visit. If you have a friend who can accommodate you, even better. Try the food, and I don't know. I just love Accra. Maybe it's because I was born there, so I have this special feeling and relation when it comes to Accra. So you've decided to go to Ghana, and Ghana, well, from the perspective of someone flying from London, it's quite far. It's about, I think, 6 hours in the air. It also depends on which airline you use, but that's the journey you're going to make from the UK, pass through Europe, head through Northern Africa, and all the way back to Ghana. And it is quite enjoyable. I don't know. I love going to Ghana. I think I've been there far too much, so I'm not really enjoying it as much as I used to go once a year. I used to go for Christmas holidays, and Ghana is a whole different place during Christmas. So yeah, it's a long flight, and prepare yourself for it. There are quite a number of airlines you can use to get to Accra. You can use British Airways, which is, I believe, their only direct flight to Accra. KLM, which is my preferred airline to use. I think there's Brussels, there's Turkish Airlines, which takes a lifetime to get to Accra. And there are those that most of us don't usually catch, but quick disclaimer, this is purely my opinion. So there are a number of airlines which take quite a long time to get to Accra. So we have the TAP, Monarch Air. No, this is my opinion, and yeah, it's cheaper to fly those airlines, but I've been told the journey is not that great. So if any of these airlines would like to invite me to fly on their plane to Accra for me to give a better review, I'm more than happy to do it. But a lot of us don't use them because it's just the flight. There's no in-flight entertainment. The food is always amazing. I think I've tried it once and I didn't enjoy that experience, so I wouldn't recommend it. So stick to the Air France, the KLMs, and yeah, you will definitely enjoy the flight. Finally, touch on Accra City itself. So this is just a snapshot of the areas that I usually frequent. So well, Accra, Medina, sorry, I need to pronounce it properly, Agbogba, Adenta, Kwabenya, La Paz. These are the areas that almost every day I seem to pass through. Osu is where everyone more or less spends most of their time. That's where everything is. All the best restaurants, all the places that you'd be paying far too much for anything. And yeah, I genuinely, I don't think I spend that much time in Osu because I don't know, it's not for me. What would I go to Osu for? You go to Osu for Papaya, Frankie's. What else is there? I can't even think of the stuff. Oh, there's this rooftop restaurant that I used to go to. The name just escapes me at the moment. Yeah, which I go to Osu for, and yeah, I think that's about it. I don't really know what else I can say about flying to Accra. Um, yeah, well, I'll end up by saying Ghana is an amazing country. It doesn't cost a lot to travel there. So if you want to go backpacking, I know quite a number of people who've done it. They've always enjoyed it. The people are amazing. Obviously, you have to be careful, but generally, it's Ghanaians are quite lovely. They'll rather take the shirt off their back and give it to you if they find out you're in difficulty. And yeah, I would strongly recommend it. And if you need any advice, help, tips on how to enjoy your trip in Ghana, just let me know. Comment below, and I'll do my very best to give you as much information as I can. Once again, comment, like, and subscribe. And if I've missed anything, I might do another one. I don't think I was able to cover all the points I wanted to cover for this video. I'm trying to keep it to 10 minutes. So let's do a quick roundup. So get a passport, get your visa from the Ghana embassy. If you have a Ghanaian passport, that means you can go without any hassle. Get yourself a ticket. I think some of the best times to fly to Accra, to the best of my knowledge, is in February and around the mid October, mid September, early Octoberish, because well, the kids have gone back to school, and also around February, nobody really travels around February because you would have spent all your money during Christmas. So I think that's the best time to go. I think they have two seasons. That's the wet and the dry season. For I can't recall exactly when that is, but you need to. Well, during the wet season, it's very wet. There's mud everywhere. Your trainers get trashed. During the dry season, it's a bit uncomfortable. I prefer the Hamatan. It's slightly colder. It's enjoyable. That's around Christmas-ish. What else? Make sure you take enough money. And be careful when you're going out. Do not flash your stuff. A lot they'll attract thieves as usual. Yeah, and do take a little bit of money there. the you'll come across people who need a bit of charity, and it doesn't take much to drop a few Ghana notes into the boxes and stuff. Most people say you're encouraging it, but I don't know. You can't walk around not showing any level of compassion. I've already gone over the 10-minute mark, so I'll end it here. And maybe if I have time, I'll do another one to cover doing a trip to Accra. Any information, let me know. Comment, like, and subscribe. I hope I didn't talk too fast. And yeah, see you on the next video.